computer. All right, hello everybody. My name is Lisa Jareco and I am friends with Shripal and Jen, and we have been friends for a long time. I can't even count back how many years, but we met in West Lafayette, Indiana, working out, doing the kickboxing, and have stayed friends ever since. And when I started using essential oils almost 7 years ago, they were some of my first customers wanting to use the oils and learn more, and now they are wanting to they love the oils so much they are wanting to share with some of their friends and just really help them understand more about essential oils and how they're using them in their life, and then just wanting to share with you and offer the opportunity to try essential oils as well. So we decided I'm gonna do a little bit sharing of recipes, and hopefully before this you've listened to the quick 20-minute recording that just is more of an intro on doTERRA and essential oils, how to use them, a little bit more about them, and then also at the very end of the recording was a couple different ways that you can purchase the oils if you're interested. But Jen and Shripal and even myself can help you figure out if you are interested in purchasing some oils that I talk about today, which are very pertinent to what's happening right now. We can definitely help you get them however you'd like to get them, and we can work with any budget that you're wanting to use during this time, you know. So we can basically, I tell everyone, we can work with every budget because there's essential oils for everybody. So I'm going to go over a couple recipes because when you get your oils, you know, you get the bottle, and then what's really fun, and which Jen and Shripal are actually really good at it, I think they're probably better than me in making fun little recipes and DIYs. I know they like the DIY. I know Jen really does. I think Shripal does too. She's always concocting things. And so, of course, when I talked about making some roller balls for the beginning of the school year and just immunity, and then also some sprays for our masks, because everyone's wearing masks, and it's nice to get a nice smelling mask and some things that help us breathe but also clean our masks. So there's some really good sprays that you can make using your oils, and of course we should be washing them, but you know, in between uses throughout the day it's nice to spray them, and people are loving it. I walk into the stores and people are like, what smells so good, you know, or what is that? And it's like, it's my mask, it actually smells good. So we're going to share a couple recipes with you, and I'll talk about a couple of the oils. And again, all these oils are oils you can get through doTERRA, and just really great ones that you want to have during the season. So I'm going to start with the mask sprays, and through doTERRA you can get these 10 ml spray bottles, but really you can use any kind of smaller spray bottle. I got these, I think, on Amazon. They're a little bit bigger than these. These are 10 ml, where these are like, I think, I don't know, 2 ounces. So you just kind of want to adjust the recipe per, you know, what size you're using. But really any kind of stainless steel, glass, or a safe plastic you can use for your sprays. And so all you're going to use is the oils and the water. So I'm going to talk about a couple of different reasons of what you want to spray. Okay, so for a mask that is good for like protecting, which is obviously what's going on in the world right now, protecting our immune systems. On Guard oil, which I talked about in the class, is our immune boosting oil. So all you have to do is add water, and like in the 10 ml, 8 drops. And if you had like more of a if you had like a, you know, 1 ounce, I might do about 10 ml, I might do like 12 drops, and in one of these I might put 15 drops. Okay, so just, you know, kind of play around with it. It's not like you're gonna be like, oh, too much or whatever. You can always add more, so you can start smaller and literally put the water in there, and then you can the 10 or 15 drops of the oil, shake it up, and then spray it on the inside of your mask. If you want to even up it a little bit more, you could add the breathe oil, which I talked about, which is the opening the airways, and you can add lemon. So if you did this, you might just into the little spray bottle, the 10 ml, might do something like 5 or 6 drops of each, and then this one like 8 drops of each. Okay, so that's really going to be great for your immune system, which we want to do. If people are having trouble breathing, which a lot of kids are, just our breathe oil in the spray into the spray bottle is really good too. So you do the same thing, like 8 drops in the smaller one, maybe 10 to 15 in the other bottle. Okay, this is our opening our airway. So a lot of people are having a lot of stress and anxiety through wearing the mask or just wherever they are at. So a really great oil for that is Adaptive. It smells amazing. And then pairing it with a Citrus Bliss oil, which is another amazing oil. I didn't talk about those in the class. Maybe the Adaptive I did, but you would just do about 8 drops of each of these in the smaller bottle, and maybe in the bigger bottle, like around 12 drops, okay? Shake it up. So Adaptive and Citrus Bliss are really good oils for that. Some people just want to have like a mood boosting happiness. So anything that has citrus in it. So wild orange and grapefruit together are really good. So again, like around 8 drops of each or 12 drops of each in a spray bottle. Again, every time before you use it, spray, shake it up. And you can just use regular water is fine. If you want to use distilled water, you can too. And then another really good recipe is one for just like a pleasant smell, kind of more of a lighter smell, is lime and lemon together. Our citrus oils are great. You can do so many more things with these oils. So if you just get them for your mask spray, we're going to be able to teach you a lot more about these oils. Every single Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a class about the essential oils that once you get the oils on our team, you can come to that and learn more. So you'll learn all the different ways to use these oils for health in general. Okay, so those are the mask sprays. So that's obviously, you can spray it on your mask, you can spray it in your room, you could spray it wherever you're in the bathroom. It's not just for your mask, but those are kind of like the different categories that we came up with. And the other, you can spray them like after a workout, you can, however you want to. They're just a natural way of making things smell good. You can spray your pillow at night with the calming one. You can spray even your pet, it needs to calm down. So there's lots of different ways that you can use them, or a stinky pet as well. Okay.
I spray my, I sprayed my couch with On Guard this weekend because I have it covered with a sheet because of my dog, but I wash the sheet and I spray underneath the On Guard just to kind of sanitize the couch and make it smell better.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you can use the sprays everywhere. You can just kind of go around spraying. If everyone's like, especially for like kids that are being homeschooled, you can just spray the room, to go put something on them, but like you want something to uplifting, or like they're grumpy, Shreeple, you can be like, all right, no naps, we're spraying wild orange and lemon in here right now, feel uplifted. Okay. Or if they're like super stressed, go and spray a stress. Okay. Stress oil or spray. So the rollerballs are very similar. You can get them from doTERRA. They come in packs of like, I think 5 for like $4 or 6 for $4. These are some like little fancy ones I got off Amazon because they're just pretty. They're rose gold rollerballs. But the thing with that is all you really need is a fractionated coconut oil, which is a carrier oil or a jojoba oil or an almond oil or any kind of oil that's like a liquid. I buy the coconut oil like from doTERRA or off of Amazon, and then I bought one of these like mustard ketchup squirters, so I can easily just like put it into the bottle because I use a large amount. But if you get the little bottles from doTERRA, they have like little pumps that you can put on them too. So you can get your fractionated coconut oil from doTERRA, but you just want to be able to pump it into like a little small orifice or, circular way. So same thing, we have oils for all the things. And when you would use a rollerball versus a spray, you would maybe put it on your wrists, behind your ears, in the crease of your elbows. You can put it on the bottoms of the feet, depending on the areas that you're working for or what you're wanting. So one of the really good oils for stress, and again, like a lot of these, you could use the same things. You could use Adaptive and Citrus Bliss and make a rollerball too. But there's a couple other really good oils. Balance and Copaiba together are awesome for another stress. So in a rollerball that's 10 ml, you would do 6 drops of each. And then you could top it off with fractionated coconut oil, okay? So 6 drops of Balance and Copaiba in a 10 ml would be great for stress. One that's really good for patience. I don't know if anybody needs patience during this time, maybe parents, also kids too, is the Adaptive Citrus Bliss concoction, which is 6 drops of each of these, okay? So that's really good for patience, stress, and just having flexibility during this time. For healthy and good immune system, you could do the On Guard Breathe concoction, which is 6 drops of each of these in a roller ball with coconut oil. Another one for focus, like any kind of mint and like citrus together is good, but frankincense is really good for focus, and so is peppermint. So you could do 6 drops of peppermint, 6 drops of frankincense in a roller ball, and that's a really good one for focus. And another one for memory, it's kind of, this is actually one of my favorites. I don't know if you know, but rosemary is awesome for memory and for remembering things. So it would be 6 drops of rosemary, and then you would use lemon and spearmint, like 4 drops of each of those. So 6 drops of rosemary and 4 drops of spearmint and lemon. And that's really good for like thinking and just remembering things. This month, we also have the Thinker Rollerball that is for kids. That's 15% off. And also we have Motivate, which is another great rollerball for focusing. That's 15% off. So those could be some other rollerballs. And actually Intune, which is another good focus rollerball, because we know that a lot of people are going to have to be focusing. And I keep that one on my desk for focus, Intune. It's amazing. It's 15% off. So those are just some ideas, but really it's very simple to use your oils and make so many things of them. I'm just talking about some sprays and roller balls. There are literally hundreds of recipes out there. If you were to Google like doTERRA oils and focus, you would find, and these, you would find diffuser recipes. Like any of these you could use in your diffuser as well as a roller ball and a spray. Spray is just one way to get it on your body or into the air. Diffuser is the same way. You know, with the oils and the coconut oil, you can put it onto your feet, wrist, behind your ears, because it's not going to bother your body. And so even in my classes, I teach how you can take On Guard internally in water or in tea or in a capsule. So those are just some of the ways that are be really helpful now, especially with moms and kids. And also, you know, just in general, all the circumstances that we're living in right now. But it's really fun to play with your oils. There's so many great ones. I know I listed a whole host of them today, but like in your kit, if you get the top 10 kit, it comes with On Guard, Breathe, lemon, frankincense, some of the ones that I even talked about tonight, or you can kind of make your own little package with the ones that you feel it would be most beneficial to you and based on your budget too. So that's my little spiel. What do you think? What recipes are you girls liking or thinking about that you like?
Well, I was just going to say that Elaine's kind of new to this. She hasn't done any. You do. I'm not. Yeah, I don't. Elaine, we can't still hear you, but I think that, yeah, she hasn't. I just introduced her because I thought, well, who else can I ask?
Yeah, no, that's great.
So, I don't think she has gotten into oils like some of the other friends that order from me.
Yeah, and that's fine. So the 20-minute class would be really great for her, and then maybe reach out to her, you know, and just see, you know, which ones would be sound good for her. But I think for me, like I love the like the memory one with the rosemary, spearmint, and lemon. That smells amazing. And so like I have my Intune, but sometimes I get tired of that one, so I think I'm gonna make that one. And then I love like all the calming oils. The Adaptive and the Citrus Bliss together is amazing. If you've never tried that combination, that is amazing. And then obviously your On Guard Breathe, you're gonna wanna have that one just for boosting your immune system too.
Yeah.
On Guard and Breathe together.
Yes, yeah, it's like 6 drops of each. Yeah.
I had to actually order more roller balls. I've been making so many different.
Yeah, and it's a way to make your oils go faster. I mean, keep them, not go faster, make them last longer. The opposite, because you just, you know, you make a roller ball and you can use this for, you know, a long time depending how often you're rolling it, but it's a great way to use your oils too. So those of you that are listening to the recording, I would love for you to, you know, if you have any questions, you can reach out to Shripal or Jen, who invited you. You know, if you have questions about the 20-minute presentation about the oils, happy to help, you know, answer questions. I know they are oilers, so they probably know the answers. And then, you know, with the recipes, I hope that you're able to find something that you like, that you can use. And honestly, if you have these oils in your home, the whole goal for me, and I know Shripal and Jen, is we want to empower you to know there's natural solutions for your health. And once you start to get them, I know Jen and Triple feel the same way, you just start to integrate them into your lifestyle. And now, like, if you didn't have On Guard right now, wouldn't you be panicking? Like you need On Guard in your home to protect yourself, right? And then like, if you didn't have like your citrus oils and your calming oils, it becomes a lifestyle, and you kind of reach for those things for our health. And we, they help us sleep better. They help us feel better, if we are sore or we have muscle pain or aches, from working out, or they help us, if we have a tickle in our throat or something like that, they really come into play in great ways. And so I always tell people, like, if you don't have them in your home, then, you're not going to have the option to use them. And some people just say like, oh, I just want a lemon. I'm like, all right, well, you're not gonna be able to do much with that, but you can drink it in water and take some things off. But if you get like the top 10 kit of the top 10 oils, you're going to be able to deal with like 90% of the things that come up in your home. And, it's super empowering to have them. And they are an initial investment, but it's totally worth it to have them, because they will help you save tons of money, as I said in the intro, in the long run. So
they last a long time when you do buy the initial kit. It does. Yeah. I mean, I use them a lot, but they still last a long time.
Oh, yeah. So I should mention, like, the bottles, and I don't know if I mentioned this in the first class, but these have 250 drops, and you remember I said you use 6 drops or 10 drops, in a spray or whatever. The smaller bottles that come in, like the starter kits, have 90 drops, but those still last a long time too. So some oils you go through quicker, like, maybe On Guard, Breathe, Digestin, Lemon, but maybe like ones like tea tree oil, just depending on what your health goals are. I know people that go through Copaiba very fast because they use it every single day. So it kind of depends. But yeah, they're great. They're wonderful. So we'd love to help you get them in your home. And we hope that you enjoyed all the fun recipes. And I would love to see you get some and make some fun recipes. And I know we're going to do more of these with Jen and Triple. We're going to try to do some more make and take type stuff. I've got all kinds of make and takes. I've got them for like everything. So we can find some time to get some more fun ones too. And I know it's more fun to do it in person, but obviously right now Zoom is a way to connect. So this is how we'll do it now. But I know Jen's like I went to visit her in Florida, and we're like, yeah, let's have a class and like all make stuff, because she's got all the things. So Jen could be a good person to connect with you. I know Shreeple does too. She has everything. So when we're able to get back together.
And Elaine, she is going to send out a link to my page and to Shreeple on the intro class. So you can actually watch the 20-minute video of the intro to the oils. Or Lisa also has every Monday night, right at 8 p.m.?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. She actually does this Zoom intro class on the oil. So if you'd be more inclined to want to listen and interact, that would be a good time to do it.
Yeah, I'll post both of these videos. I'm going to stop the recording now here. So bye, everyone. Thanks for listening. I'm going to stop the recording.
Thank you.